Have you ever wondered how a tiny island in the Mediterranean Sea has become a melting pot of cultures and civilizations? Welcome to Malta, a sun-drenched archipelago with a history that's as rich as it is intriguing. Nestled at the crossroads of Europe and Africa, this strategic location has beckoned various civilizations across the centuries, each one leaving an indelible imprint on its landscape. From the ancient Phoenicians to the chivalrous Knights of St. John, from the Roman Empire to the British colonial rule, Malta's history is a tapestry woven with diverse threads. It's an island where you can stumble upon Neolithic temples older than the pyramids, explore Baroque cities brimming with art, and walk through medieval streets that whisper tales of knights and sieges. Malta is not just an island, it's a testament to human resilience and cultural convergence. So brace yourself as we embark on a journey through time, exploring the intriguing history of Malta. Our journey begins in the prehistoric era, where the first settlers arrived on the island around 5,200 years before Christ. These early inhabitants were farmers who made their way to Malta from Sicily, likely in search of new lands for cultivation. They brought with them seeds, livestock, and a distinct culture that would lay the groundwork for the island's rich history. Over the centuries, these settlers began to leave their mark on the land. They built dwellings, created tools, and most impressively, constructed the ancient megalithic temples. These temples are among the oldest freestanding structures in the world, predating even the pyramids of Egypt and the Stonehenge in England. Imagine that! These temples, including Wat Arqeim, Nidra, and the Tarxian temples, were not merely buildings. They were places of worship, where rituals were performed and the gods were honored. Built out of enormous stone blocks, some weighing over 20 tons, they demonstrate the remarkable architectural skills of these early people. It's fascinating to imagine how these ancient builders, working with rudimentary tools and without the aid of the wheel or metal, managed to erect such monumental structures. They used their knowledge of the seasons, the stars, and the movement of the sun to align their temples, showing a deep understanding of astronomy that is truly awe-inspiring. But these temples were more than just places of worship or astronomical observatories. They were the heart of the community, where people gathered to celebrate, to mourn, and to mark the passing of the seasons. They were a testament to a society that, despite its primitive tools and limited resources, was capable of creating something enduring and magnificent. These ancient structures mark the beginning of Malta's historical journey, a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. They remind us of our shared past and the incredible achievements of our ancestors. As we explore Malta's history further, we'll see how this small island has been shaped by the ebb and flow of empires, each leaving its own unique imprint on the land and its people. Fast forward to 800 BC, and we witness the arrival of the Phoenicians, marking the beginning of an era dominated by foreign empires. Crafty seafarers hailing from the eastern Mediterranean, the Phoenicians set their foot on Malta, transforming the island into a bustling trading post. They introduced advanced shipbuilding and navigation techniques, which significantly boosted the island's maritime industry. They also left an indelible mark on Malta's language, with the Maltese language today still containing traces of Punic, the language of the Phoenicians. The Phoenicians' reign, however, was not to last forever. As the sun set on their era around 218 BC, a new dawn broke with the arrival of the Romans. Under Roman rule, Malta thrived and prospered, becoming an important hub of trade and culture in the Mediterranean. The Romans significantly influenced Maltese society and culture. They introduced advanced systems of governance, law, and infrastructure, many of which remained in use for centuries. The Roman influence on Malta's architecture is particularly notable, with grand public buildings and villas showcasing the refined Roman aesthetic. One such example is the Roman villa Domus Romana, located on the outskirts of Medina. This archaeological gem dates back to the 1st century BC and boasts exquisite mosaics, the finest in the Western Mediterranean. The intricate designs and vibrant colors of these mosaics provide us with a glimpse into the opulent lifestyle of the Roman elite. The Romans also left their mark on Malta's language. Latin, the language of the Romans, heavily influenced the Maltese language. Even today, numerous Maltese words have Latin roots, a testament to the enduring impact of Roman culture. As the Roman Empire began to crumble, Malta was swept up in its decline. Yet, the indelible marks left by the Romans and Phoenicians on Malta's cultural landscape were far from erased. Their influence can still be seen and felt today, from the island's language to its architecture and societal structures. The legacy of these great empires remains etched in Malta's cultural fabric, a testament to its strategic importance in the ancient world. By 1530, a new chapter in Malta's history begins with the arrival of the Knights of St. John. The Knights, a military and religious order, were granted Malta as their new home by Charles V, Holy Roman Emperor, after their expulsion from Rhodes by the Ottoman Empire. Malta, at the crossroads of the Mediterranean, became the Knights' stronghold. Their tenure on the island was marked by a mix of fortitude and cultural enlightenment. The most notable event of this period, without a doubt, was the Great Siege of Malta. In 1565, the Knights, with a force of roughly 2,000 foot soldiers and a few hundred Maltese men, women, and children, managed to hold off an imposing Ottoman fleet of around 40,000. This heroic defense is etched in the annals of history, epitomizing the unwavering spirit of the Maltese and their knightly defenders. This victory not only fortified the Knights' position on the island, but also sparked a period of significant architectural and cultural development. This leads us to the birth of Valletta, the fortified city built on the Mount Sybaris Peninsula, which was virtually untouched at the time. Named after the order's Grand Master, Jean de Valletta, who was the mastermind behind the city's construction, Valletta was designed to be a fortress able to withstand any future Ottoman attacks. However, Valletta was more than a military bastion. It was also a place of culture and Baroque beauty. The Knights brought in the best artists and architects of the time, leading to the creation of ornate buildings, auberges, and churches, making Valletta a city that's as much a feast for the eyes as it is a testament to strategic fortification. The Knights' era came to an end with the arrival of Napoleon Bonaparte in 1798. Their legacy, however, lives on. The indelible mark they left on the island can be seen in the abundant fortifications, majestic palaces, and the grandeur of Valletta, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Knights' era left a profound impact on Malta, shaping its culture, architecture, and identity. In the 20th century, Malta faced World War II, gained independence, and eventually joined the European Union. As the echoes of the 19th century faded into the past, Malta found itself in the throes of the Second World War. The island became a strategic point for the Allies, its harbors bustling with warships, its skies filled with the roar of aircraft. Malta endured relentless bombings, its people showing extraordinary courage and resilience. Their collective bravery didn't go unnoticed. In recognition, King George VI awarded the island the George Cross, a symbol of heroism that still adorns the Maltese flag today. After the war, the island embarked on a journey towards self-governance. This path wasn't easy. There were hurdles to overcome, negotiations to be made, but the Maltese spirit was undeterred. On September 21, 1964, the dream was realized. Malta gained independence from the United Kingdom, marking a new chapter in its long and storied history. The island was now free to chart its own course, to write its own destiny. But independence was just the beginning. Malta had larger aspirations. It sought to extend its influence, to become an active player on the global stage. And so, 40 years after gaining independence, Malta made a bold move. In May 2004, the island nation joined the European Union. This was a significant milestone, a testament to the progress Malta had made in just a few decades. As a member of the EU, Malta has continued to flourish, embracing the opportunities and challenges that come with being part of a larger community. Today, Malta stands as a testament to its resilient spirit, proudly bearing the imprints of its rich and diverse history. From the ancient temples that dot its landscape to the bustling streets of Valletta, every corner of Malta tells a story of survival, ambition, and triumph. As we step into the future, we carry with us the lessons of the past, the stories of those who came before us, and the hope for a bright and prosperous future. From the ancient megalithic temples to the bustling streets of Valletta, Malta's history is as diverse as it is fascinating. This small island nation has been a melting pot of cultures for thousands of years, with each civilization leaving its unique mark. The earliest settlers built awe-inspiring megalithic structures, while the Phoenicians and Romans introduced new trade routes and architectural marvels. The Knights of St. John, on the other hand, transformed Malta into a strategic fortress and a hub of fine arts. Fast forward to the present, Malta has grown into a vibrant modern nation while still cherishing its rich historical heritage. Its historical landmarks, cultural festivals, and archaeological sites are testament to its colorful past, and the traditional cuisine and village life offer a taste of its enduring traditions. So there you have it, a tiny island with a grand history, Malta, where every stone tells a story.